Are you tired of makeup tutorial that feels too complicated? Check out this before and after. If you are a beginner and you want a soft glam look that is easy, clean, flattering, this video is for you. I'm breaking everything down step by step, sharing beginner friendly tips, mistakes to avoid, and affordable products you can actually use. So grab your makeup, sit back, and let's create this beautiful soft glam together. Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel and thank you for watching my soft glam makeup tutorial. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for clicking on this video. Today I am glamming up my younger sister soft glam makeup tutorial, and first thing you want to do is to cleanse the face. And for cleansing of the skin, which is the skin prep, I went in with the micellar cleansing water. You need to really clean the skin deeply. You want to take all of those dirt off the skin because working on a dirty skin is going to ruin your entire makeup. Soft glam always starts with good skin prep. This is something beginners often skip, but it makes a huge difference. So trust me, you really want to clean the skin with a gentle cleanser to remove all the oil and all the dirt. And when you are done with that, the next thing to do is to go with a lightweight moisturizer. You want your skin to be hydrated and not greasy. If you have an oily skin, you use a gel moisturizer. For your dry skin, you use something a bit richer. Okay, so I applied this COSRS serum on her face, and I love how it just hydrates the skin. The next thing I did was to apply this moisturizer. This moisturizer is a drugstore moisturizer, elf moisturizer. Okay, I love how it just fills in the pores and how it is also lightweight and very easy to blend. The next thing I did was to apply a grip primer on her face, a mattifying grip primer from the NYX, which is also a drugstore product. I love drugstore products because they are also affordable for anyone to get. For foundation, I am using a light to medium coverage foundation. Soft glam should still look like your skin. A beginner tip I'll leave with you is that always start with less products and build up. As you can see, I started from one part of the face and I am building up to the other part of the face, and I am not just rubbing, I am gently tapping the foundation into her skin. You can see how it's sitting properly. Okay, and yes, I like to use a foundation brush to first of all apply my foundation on the entire perimeter of her face using a dabbing method, and this foundation brush is from Real Technique. Okay, this is how I like to apply my foundation, using a brush, and then when I am done with that, I'll make sure that the client turns her face to the right, to the left. When every part of her face is properly blended, I then move and proceed to the next thing, okay, before using my damp beauty blender. So I'm just blending the entire perimeter of her face, and you can see how the foundation match is just perfect. You can see how it's a perfect skin tone. Okay, make sure you understand your client's skin type and your client's skin tone before applying foundation. As you can see, I am blending with a damp makeup sponge, which is also called a beauty blender. I am pressing the foundation into her skin gently. Okay, and I love to build on makeup products on the face. I start from one layer before going to the next. You can see how this is a flawless foundation match. You can see that a skin prep is very important. Check out the glow from her skin. Next off is blush. Blush and bronzer are two things I love to include in my soft glam makeup routine. Why? For bronzer, I like to warm up the face with soft bronzer, and that is exactly what I'm doing now. And I used a foundation shade that is one shade darker for her, not two shade, okay? And I apply it where the sun naturally hits, which is her cheekbone, her forehead, and her jaw line. One beginner tip for you: bronzer should just be one shade or two shades deeper than your skin tone, okay? Next off is blush, and this blush is from Fenty Beauty. I'm using a soft pink, okay? A soft pink, and I'm placing it on the apples of the cheek, blending upward. This is important. Blend, 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 blend. I also apply a little of that at the tip, the bridge of her nose. Next off is highlights. For highlights, you want it to be very soft and subtle. I am applying it to the high point of her face, okay? Her cheekbone, under her eyes, her chin, on her forehead, on her nose, on her cupid bow. Right now I'm doing this under a zygomatic bone. It's important for you to know the different type of face shape and the different parts of the face. This will help you for highlights and contouring. When I was done placing the highlights, which is the concealer, and the ones under the eyes, I allowed it to stay for 60 seconds. When it's a bit tacky, I started to blend using a brush. So I'm just blending gently, okay? I'm blending gently. Make sure you blend properly. Blending is key. Alright, so I'm done with blending of the zygomatic bone. I've moved forward and I'm blending under the eyes. You want to make sure that you are very, very careful when it comes to under the eyes, because any little mistake the client can just start tearing up, and trust me, you don't want that, okay? So persons are very, very sensitive when it comes to their eyes, when it comes to their skin. So in everything you do, you want to blend gently. When I was done blending all of the highlights, I went in with this puff from Fenty Beauty, and I took my setting powder. I used the Huda Beauty powder in Kunafa, in shade Kunafa, to blend under the eyes. So I'm just going gently. In fact, when it comes to soft glam makeup, this is where I spend most of my time. I spend most of my time on the skin prep and in setting the entire makeup. One technique for one beginner tip is this: when you take your setting powder, don't just put it directly on the face, okay? You can apply it at the back of your hands face, which is what I'm doing, okay? This puff, I just put it on the setting powder, and then I dab it first. I placed it first at the back of my hands before going into her face. You can see how her face is looking like a filter. This is a real life raw video, but you can see how her skin is already looking like filter, looking so smooth. This tells you it's important that you know how to set your makeup and you know how to apply your makeup, okay? Blending is key. I'm just blending gentle. It might feel like, oh, this is taking a lot of time, or the makeup artist is wasting your time, or you as a client, you are in a hurry for your event. No, don't worry. When it comes to soft glam, you know the hurry for you. They settle down, they do the work, make the work fine, finish, and so they do them. You see how just they go so small, small, small. The most important thing is that you want to achieve a very soft look, but yet beautiful. Let me tell you, most people don't know, it's even more difficult to apply soft glam than any other glam, because this takes a lot of techniques, a lot of patience, a lot of efforts, okay? When I was done with setting of the face, under the eyes, the chin, the forehead, I went in with my all-time favorite powder in MAC Skin Finishing, and I'm using the shade dark deepest to apply on her hairline as my contour powder, and to also apply on her jaw line. Purpose of this is to make her face look slimmer, not wider. As a makeup artist, when applying makeup, you look for areas you want to enhance. Okay, her face is already wide enough, so I'm not looking for ways to make it more broader. No, so I rather snatch it. When I'm done with setting of the entire face, I went in with my bronzer called Queen Cover Gear bronzer. That's the name of the brand, Queen Cover Gear. So I took my brush and time to enhance and snatch those nose. I just love how makeup baking enhances one's face structure, okay, and face features. You can see I'm trying to uplift some areas, which is under the eyes, the bridge of her nose, and her outer corner of her lip. And then I went under the Ateymamus bone to further set those areas. It is time for baking. If you follow these techniques like this, trust me, in no time you will be a guru. As in, you will be a guru. This soft glam makeup tutorial is beginner friendly, and it has a lot of tips to make your soft glam makeup application smooth, easy, and like a professional, not just a beginner. Next off was me going in with this setting spray to melt all of those makeup, okay? And I have a detailed eyeshadow tutorial of this particular eye look. That video is up, yes, I believe it's up before this one, so please do well to go check out that video. It is detailed and it is beautiful, okay? You want bold eye look like this, go check out the eye tutorial of this video. Now it's time for lip, and for lip I went in with a brown dark shade just to line the lip. I used the dark brown because it is close to a natural lip color, okay? For beginner tip, you need to blend the liner inward to avoid harsh lines, which is what I'm doing right now. When I was done with that, and please guys, my dearest younger sister is a year older today. Please do well to say a prayer for her on the comment section. Happy birthday, my hardworking, beloved, sweet sister Wairi. I went in with a pink shade of lipstick and applied it, and this shade is from the Eye Magic lip palette. Check out this beautiful bold soft glam lip. Hey, tell me that you know like what you see, because me, I love it. I love it. Next off is me using this highlighter from Fenty Beauty. I love this their new shade of highlighter. It has rose gold, and so I love the fact that it's 2 in 1. Okay, so I just mix the two and apply on her chin, apply on her forehead, apply on her cheek. Trust me, these areas are very important, okay? And next off is me going in with a finishing spray, okay? To finish, I am setting everything with a setting spray. This melts all the makeup together and removes any powdery look, okay? When I'm done with the setting spray, I went in with a brown beauty blender to just press all of those spray into our skin to sit properly. And this is the final soft glam look. Simple, beginner friendly, and beautiful. If this video helped you, please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know in the comment section if you want a no foundation soft glam or soft glam for dark skin beginners, okay? Thanks for watching. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Until then, stay blessed, be happy, and smile often. Bye guys. Mwah.